times. So the umpires lead the players out, and the players again, handshakes, showing the good spirit in which this tournament has been played throughout. And first up, we'll look at Australia. Well, there's no Noah Faye. He's been missing since the first game with a hamstring injury. Australia not risking him with the Junior World Cup coming up. Oscar Sproul, attention now to India. And again, they've been lively throughout. They just need to get the goals probably from some of their strikers. Gurjot, Surab especially, and Manmeet Singh have been very lively. The consistency between these teams as Sproul pushes back and gets Australia underway. Stebbings throws it high and long. And India get the free hit early in the match. Playing it forward. Good turn again for India. Into the circle. Good defence from Dylan Brick. Looks to close him down in the corner. He gets plenty behind that, but it goes straight to India. Into the circle, and it's allowed to run out of play that time by Magnus McCausland. Arajit Hundal plays the ball infield. Chance to come forward now for Surab. Back to Hundal. Hundal looking for a foot. Gets it to the baseline. McCausland's done well. He smothered it. And then eventually they got it clear. Arajit Hundal, good lead from him. 2 Australian players going with him as they did last time. Hundal, top of the circle. Delicate little touch to Manmeet. Forced wide, and it will be kept in. Foot was taken out of the way very well. I think that was it Downey? India looking to try a way through again. Ravneet now into the circle. Kept in play by India, but good defence again from Australia. The corner flag. Ravneet showcasing his skills in close quarters. And eventually and now it's Patrick Andrew breaking forward. He likes to score against India as well. Ali, a little bit of space for him now. He looks to drill it forward, and there was a touch. Oh, just wide. Sorry, for the Indians rather. Jackson turns around. Sproul got the better of one defender. He's won a free hit outside the circle. And just taking it from the wrong place. Jackson goes towards the baseline, then drops his shoulder. Into the circle he goes. And then a very important stick poke from PB Sunil. Took it out of the circle. And that was Hawthorn driving along the top of the circle, but it's caught the foot of the Indian player. So we have our first penalty corner of the match. Khrobola, he's their leading goal scorer at the moment, and they do. He flicks, and there is the opening goal. Ian Khrobola strikes again for Australia. And that is just the lead they wanted. Perfect time late in the first quarter. Nice pass into the midfield. Hawthorn turns. Did very well, trying to slide that through to Andrew. Andrew will get the shot, and that's a very good save. Edge of the circle, in it comes. Nice turn coming that time. And unfortunately, nothing coming from Sunil. Fires it into the circle, and it very nearly fell kindly for Cade Lee, but he's done well to win a penalty corner. So Australia get a second penalty corner beside him. And they go to Brick this time, who flicks, and it's a good save. Well, Prince Deep got across really well, and that will be the end of the first quarter. It's been a good one for Australia because Ian Khrobola scored. And Australia push back. Stanger plays it back to Dylan Downey. Time from Anmol Ekka. Into the circle. India won a penalty corner. They've got one this time. That was good work at the top. At the first. They go to Anmol Ekka. Ekka flicks straight into the first runner. And it is another penalty corner. The umpires just at the second battery. Amir Ali at the first. Anmol Ekka. Oh, it's gone to the left of McCausland. And Anmol Ekka has India back on level terms. Well, that was a wonderful flick by Anmol Ekka. McCausland had no chance whatsoever. On the outside, making Jackson dance. Took a deflection off the Australian stick. Arshdeep should get the ball for India, and he does. Changes direction. Arshdeep, oh my word! McCausland was diving, and it whistled past his left hand. Oliver Will feeding it forward. And just stolen away, edge of the circle. Good tackle, Anmol Ekka. Carries it forward, top of the circle. Hawthorn! And that was a good save. Bikramjit stood tall and just helped parry it over the crossbar. Chance to turn and denied again. Good save, Bikramjit. to deny Patrick Andrew, keeping his record of goals. So Hrobala to the top of the circle. It'll break kindly for Australia. Cade Lee trying to spin. Lee steal it away from him. And just a good block by Rohit. Puts it over the side and makes sure that Australia can't counter-attack at pace. We've gone past the halfway stage of the second quarter. Kit Powell, he's under-hit his pass, and here's trouble. Australia coming through. It's just gone a little bit too far ahead of Hawthorn. Did he keep it in play? Mallon picks it up. Jackson surging through. Back to Mallon. Mallon plays it square, and it's just not stuck on the end of the stick. Coming forward from Roshan Khuja. Drops the ball back. Good lead again from Arshdeep. Arshdeep inside the circle, edging towards the goal. McCausland standing tall. He kicks out and clears it away. Stebbings stays calm. Down towards the corner he goes and then fires it up the side. It's Arshdeep now into the circle. He's held up. And a penalty corner goes to Australia. It went off the foot of Dylan Downey. Sorry, it's a penalty corner. Is it Arijit Hundal at the first battery? It is indeed. They slip it to him. Good save, McCausland. Ball came back and it was a great... It's a bit off target. Goes to Arijit Hundal on the reverse stick. McCausland saves again. And this time it's going to be a free out over the sideline, and that will be the final play of the first half. Well, Australia, the equaliser that goes on and wins the shootout. Ankit Powell gets the ball back, goes to Rohit. Comes wide now to traps well. Sproul comes across, and oh, what a pass into the circle. Great opportunity for India, and it's a penalty corner. Is at the second for India. They go to Ajit Yadav. Good stop by the first runner. And it's Rick. I'm sure they will go to Rohit. The whistle goes. They go to Rohit. It's a good trap. He flicks. It's saved again by McCausland. And then I think must have conferred with his partner. Great turn by Manmeet. And it goes deflected towards goal. McCausland saves. That time denied was Arshdeep to the first battery. PB Sunil to the second. Rohit swishes his stick along the ground. It comes directly out to him now, and he plays it in, but lifted it high, and good work being done by Oliver Will. It's wide to Dylan Brick. Hrobala. It's all the defenders coming forward. Patrick Andrew into the circle, trying to turn. Andrew still going, and then plays it across field to Arijit Hundal. Hundal into the circle and deflected off the stick at Dylan Brick. Long corner Australia. And Jay Stacey just standing up and telling them he wants a bit more movement. That was really special by Will, although by Lucas Toonen. Brick just flicks it over the top. Very important touch there. Just taking it outside the circle. Oliver Will inside the D. He goes jumping. Is the defender from India. Will try to get it along the baseline. And a penalty corner is won this time by Tom Campbell at the first. Comes to the first battery. Hrobala flicks, he's wide this time. Wait, Stanger again. Into the corner he goes. Created a little bit of space there, but now as he tries to go along the baseline, it's still that pass as well and prevent it reaching Sprout. Well, that was outstanding from Ravneet. And into the circle it goes, up in the air, and just trying to see what the umpire's given. Long corner. Australia with a long corner. Toonen finding Patrick Andrew. Andrew gets it on the side again. Comes back to Dylan Downey. Downey plays it edge of the circle. Ricochets up. May break for Cade Lee. And Hundal. And his pass is a good one to Sproul, wide on the right-hand side. Sproul looks as if he was going infield, and then penalty corner given this time against Anmol Eka. Minutes from Perth. So top of the circle, they go to the second battery. Downey trying to work a variation. Breaks kindly again, and it's going to be, well, Tom Campbell. Mallon gets a little bit of space for himself at the top of the circle. Plays it in. And appeals for a penalty corner, and high fives for Australia as the penalty corner is awarded the second. It goes to Krobala. He's off target this time. So the Australian defence to sound. And that is the end of the third quarter. No goals in that period. So we head in and we are all still tied up in the gold medal match with Australia 1, India 2015 to Great Britain in a shootout here. The crowd beginning to find their voice, and many have run down to the barrier at the front of the stand and are cheering from there. Manmol Eka gets the pass to Cade Lee. Hundal comes back to close down. Did his job well. Brick comes on the overlap. Plays it, deflected that time, up off the stick of Surab. Circle almost collides with Stebbings. Cade Lee, though, good 3D skills, gave him a little bit of space. Good defence, though, by India. Sees them clear it out wide. And then help circle from him. Missed trap. Oh, dear, there's trouble now. Bursting into the circle. Cover from Krobala was very, very good. And in the end, the shot was off target. Victoria. Arshdeep just losing out in the end. And it's carried forward again, strongly down to Arshdeep. Arshdeep looking to take on Dylan Downey. Arshdeep, well, he tried to go on the reverse, then he's doubled back. It's gone out of play. It will be a long corner. I think the final touch come off Lucas Toonan. Ankit Pal throws it out wide to PB Sunil. He brings it down. Short little pass to Ravneet. Into the circle it goes, but it's going to be another long corner to India. Start a roar. Will they go to Rohit or will it be PB Sunil? They go to Rohit. Great save, McCausland. Oh, well, in fact, got a free hit. Jackson tries to turn and, well, Ravneet. India do have their referral, but they're not. They go to Krobala. He plays it back to Will, and Will tried to lift it over. Struck pass to Jackson. Will now gives it back to Jackson. Jackson will come into the circle. Along the baseline he comes, looking to try and feed it across. Was that a foot from the Australian player? Bikramjit saves. Great chance and deflected wide. And Krobala again, he flicks, goes straight into the first runner. Will be another penalty corner to Australia. The right-hand side of the field at a really inopportune moment. They go to Krobala once more. He flicks hard. Bikramjit saves. Bikramjit to Krobala. Deflected up off the Indian stick. It's gone all the way through. Chance to keep it alive now inside the circle. Cade Lee. Bikramjit comes off. Saves with his pads. It's loose inside the circle. But then behind Stebbings, somehow he managed to get it under control. Feeds it forward now. Here's a great chance for Stanger. Stanger looking to lay it back. Found the foot of Rohit. Penalty corner, Australia. 2 minutes left in the match. Penalty corner. They go to the second battery this time. It's a mistrap. And they try to play it back, and it's into the foot again. So it will be another penalty corner, but India will have their full quota back. Brick. Goes to Krobala again, flicks towards goal. It's blocked, but into the body it went that time of Amir Ali. So another penalty corner for Australia. Number 11. The whistle goes. They go to Krobala. He flicks. Krobala scores! Australia have got a second with under 2 minutes remaining. Ian Krobala may well have gifted Australia their Sultan of Johor Cup win for the third time. A victory. Edge of the circle. Gurjot turns. And did he find a foot? Yes, he did. A fist pump from Gurjot. There's still over a minute left, and India get another penalty corner. Rohit, the captain, is at the second. An important penalty corner for him. Slips it to Hundal. Great defence by the Australian runners. Goes out for a long corner. India looking for an equaliser. Comes to Rohit. They change the angle. Magnus McCausland makes a good save, but it is going to be another penalty corner. Kujar, I think, is at the first battery. Rohit at the second. It goes to Manmeet. Roshan Kujar into the foot. It will be another penalty corner for India, but the clock is now down to 30.9 seconds. They go to the first battery, and a great save, McCausland, and it went into the Indian player's foot. Save right at the end is going to be the difference between the two teams. The Australians have finally broken the hoodoo. Their fourth final ends in victory. Fantastic run of form to make 4 finals. The pain of losing 3 for Jay Stacey has been avenged as this group of young men